Welcome to In the Spotlight with Amy Scruggs, where we feature great artists, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and, well, anyone that should have that moment to share their story in the spotlight. Welcome to another episode of In the Spotlight with Amy Scruggs. I'm your host, Amy Scruggs, and I absolutely love what I do, being able to meet professionals, individuals, community leaders from all walks of life. But today, this one is really, really extra special because I'm bringing to you Miss Hailey Aliz, and she is very dear to my heart. I had the opportunity to be able to meet her this last year and really find out how incredibly talented she is, and now I get to bring her to you. She is an incredible recording artist. She is only 17 years old, and we're going to speak about that here because she's got some great things to share as we really come alongside her and say, you can do this. She's got an incredible career ahead, and now you get to meet her. Welcome, Hailey. Thank you so much for coming on today.
I'm really, really happy to be here, and thank you so much for having me on this podcast of yours. It's amazing, and I love watching it. I really enjoy playing music, and I'm so happy to try and share it with others so that they can connect more with it.
Hailey, what's so special about you is you're not just, I'm one of those kids that play music. We have incredibly talented musicians all over, especially here in San Diego County. There's amazing talent, and you're here in the San Diego County with us. But you really have that something extra special that you eat, sleep, and breathe this, and you know that you have a passion and vision. I would like to speak about that a little bit. Let's go backwards to how early music was really on your heart and how that started for you.
Yes, it definitely was really important. From when I was 6 years old, my great-grandmother, when I was 6 years old, my great-grandmother, she bought me a piano that I just started to mess around with when I was that young, and then I found that I actually could figure out songs by ear, and my mom realized that, and she took me to get piano lessons, and then I started to grow over time, and I just stuck with it, and I really love it.
What is it like for you? Do you like to play in private? Did your family always watch everything you did? How did you evolve as an artist? Because I remember that when I was little, my mom would kind of put me on display, play for everybody, and I hated it. I wanted to be more private with my music, and a lot of aspects I still do to this day. How has that part of the journey been for you?
Yeah, I've definitely struggled with having the confidence to share with others my music that I was playing because I really didn't have that fear of being liked by other people, but I had that fear of showing myself to others that they could judge me kind of for
Sure.
who I was. Yeah, it's a different feeling, but I really grew in that aspect over the time of 10 years that I've been playing. So it's definitely great to feel that learning growth and that learning curve because it definitely took some time and lots of practice getting out there. I
get that.
Yeah, I was never as confident as you would think I would be starting off that young, but I definitely grew over time and I got more confident playing more often, doing more shows, and I actually got to speak with people. And just having little kids come up to me and say like, oh, you're so amazing. You remind me of my favorite artist and I really want to be like you. And it really inspired me. And I was so glad to do that and just be there for other people. So I tried to be there for everyone that was in the audience.
I love that because you're just scratching the surface as what's about to happen with that. And I tell you, I can relate because even at 50, and I've been doing music since I was 3, I still don't like to play or perform if anybody's home. For the family, no, I don't want anybody to hear those mistakes or as I'm trying out new things, but put me in front of an audience of strangers and I tend to come alive, but because I've worked through it. And here you've really been putting your live experience together. How many years now have you been putting yourself out there as a live performer while in high school?
I think about 5 years I've been performing live. I was in a band and I first was very shy and I wouldn't sing at all. I only played piano, just background. But then I was slowly pushed out of my comfort zone and I would get more comfortable just singing little songs and little snippets of covers. But then I started to push myself when I was out of the band and just me. And I felt more comfortable just presenting the emotional songs that I like to play because I like to have that connection with other people in the audience to feel anything that they need to feel to be seen.
That's so powerful. And the fact that you realize that at such a young age. And I mean, you're a young woman now. You're about to start your senior year of high school, am I right?
Yes.
How are you weaving in your performing your music and this passion and drive you have right now, taking everything forward with stepping into a really big year?
I know it's really, really strange to be a senior because this has been a long journey of music, but I'm definitely really excited and it's been surreal where I kind of don't believe that I've come this far in that journey of getting comfortable performing in front of people and actually having fun with it. I was so scared at first, and I would just be shaking on the inside, like, oh no, what if people don't like it, or what if
Right.
I mess up? And then I would just get out there and I would feel comfortable after singing just a few seconds, and it just makes everything better. So I really
You described those insecurities just walking when you're a teenager, right? Just walking into campus. I was worried whether everybody liked me. And this was years ago. So you're taking this to the next level of what you're going through in your social life, your personal life, academically, everything, and also taking that onto a stage. Does your circle at school, do your friends know? I would hope they do. Do they know that you're a performer? Are you known for being the performer of the school?
I kind of am, but I don't really. I mean, I perform at the school events and a lot of things kind of invite my friends to, but they don't know that I'm making songs and music at the rate that I want to make
Right.
it. I don't think, yeah, well, all of my friends are really focused on going to college and getting great science degrees, and I want to do that as well. I want to be a biology major, but I also want to be, that's the trick, balancing between biology, heavy career in college, and being a musician, performing and making songs and music for other people to listen to.
Right. And you'll do it. You'll
Yeah.
find that way because the music is going to keep you calm and help you get through biology. First of all, music is what calms me down from all of the really difficult things I do in running a business and all of the business end of it, which is what I want to bring up now, is you've really grown in your awareness of that. How do you feel about really learning the music business and that whole part of it? What has that part of that learning curve been like for you this past year?
It's definitely been difficult trying to grasp all the different ideas and all the components that come with it, like getting DBAs and LLCs and everything, just trying to get like safety around the music to get it more protected. I definitely wasn't aware of all that came with that, but I'm really glad to be learning that, and I can actually use the vocabulary to better communicate what I want, just like mixing a song or trying to create a different sound that I like. I can be able to like describe what I want, and that's really great.
It's so important because everybody has that dream of being the rock star. I want to be a pop star. They love to sing. But I think you're really seeing that there's the talent and the music and the performing side, but then there's the entire other side of it that you have to pair in for creating that visibility. Are you excited about what's ahead about creating a solid platform and visibility for your music?
Yes, I am super excited. I created a website just over the summer, which I started working really hard on that, but
Which
I
is amazing, by the way, HaileyAlizMusic.com. The links will be in the show notes, but you definitely want to check it out. Stop, pause if you're watching or listening to this right now, look at Hailey Aliz Music, and then come back in.
Perfect. Yes, that's my website, HaileyAlizMusic.com, and I really worked on that to get more visibility and push out my presence into different aspects of social media, so that really helped. And also creating my Instagram for music, which is Hailey's Music Collection on Instagram. So I really tried to make more posts and make more engaging things for people, so that way I would get more of a wider audience.
I am so impressed with you. And I'm jealous because when I was doing music at your age, I had to send everything by courier pigeon. There was no such thing as the internet even for me to market anything that I was doing, let alone having that support to do it. Let's talk about the importance of your family and friends and the resources around you supporting you doing this. What has that been like for you?
It's been really awesome and amazing. My family, they are so supportive and kind, and my mom has been with me in every meeting and every producer's recording studio time spent. It's amazing, and really, it means a lot to me because they're really supportive and they help me kind of find my way and my different path that's kind of unique in the music industry, so that way I can grow more in the future. And they really, really help me in that aspect.
Let's talk about the music that you perform live, plus what you've been writing. You're a writer for yourself, aren't you?
Yes.
Let's start with that because Taylor Swift was just here in concert. I mean, the phenomenon of what that was, what her concert is and who she is just mind boggling. Her business mind, her marketing mind, everything about her is just so exceptional. I've been following her since she was 15, and she, like you, writing songs since she was young. Let's talk about your songwriting.
I know I've written so many songs. I've done at least 20 with all the lyrics finished, but I want to get them in the studio, and that just takes time, so I'm working on that right now. But I've finished one song that's going to release sometime soon in the future, but
Maybe
I
we can play a little teensy snippet here. Is that okay?
maybe
All
I
right,
don't
we'll close this show out with maybe, 10, 20 seconds so you can get a snippet.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. But I'm really excited and I'm so passionate about it. I love making music and I really think that lyrics allow me to connect more with other people, but also kind of heal my own self. It's just like a version of therapy, kind of like an emotional journal. That's really
I can
that's really
imagine how much you're going to be writing through college and young adulthood too. And
that's true.
even your senior year, what's ahead for you? I think the stories and the music that's going to come out of you is going to be pretty impressive.
Thank you. Yes, I'm really looking forward to like journaling and writing more and doing different prompts and workshops that I really want to dig into. That'll be really exciting.
Let's
I
talk
also,
about your live shows as well.
oh, my live shows.
Yes, because I know that you also love performing covers like we all do.
Yeah, I
What is
love
your go-to? What do you love performing on stage besides your own material, of course?
Yes. I love Taylor Swift. First off, she is a big
Of course.
inspiration to me. I love doing her songs because they also are the style that I aspire to be
Mhm.
because the lyrics are so deep and meaningful that most of the songs I hear like don't always encapture the deepness of different stories that I want to tell. So I really admire that of her. And I love that she also encourages other artists to
Mhm.
find what they want to sound like and find their own passion. And she just makes everyone empowered. It's amazing.
Any other artists that you cover when you're doing your live show?
I definitely do Olivia Rodrigo, different pop artists, emerging pop artists like her, and anyone from Fleetwood Mac. So a little bit back in those times, but anywhere from, yeah, like the 70s. I love that kind of music, and all the way to pop in 2020s. If you could say that, that's it's new. Yeah.
If you could stand in front of a room full of third graders who love music, who've just started to maybe think they want to play an instrument, feel like they have that, what would you advise to them at that young age, thinking back to yourself at that young age?
I would say don't worry about what other people think and that no one is perfect and practice makes progress, not perfection, because that is what we need. We don't need examples of robotic people. We need actual human beings that can feel and really connect with each other.
I couldn't agree more. What are you looking forward to this year? You've got a big year. What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm really looking forward to releasing new songs and just keep on writing. I've got so many songs I want to record, and I want to release an EP at the end of the year.
That is so exciting. Hope we can get an exclusive interview here. I would love to have the exclusive when you're ready to release the EP so we can share that, share some snippets, and really let that go out there to the world, because I am so thrilled for you. I myself releasing an EP just a couple years ago, I know how exciting that can be. And it's a really good taste. It's just enough that people can really identify with who you are as an artist, your style, your sound. And I bet you're going to have a lot of fun finding your sound in this project.
Yes, I'm really excited for that. I can't wait to do that and just experiment and find, like you said, my sound. That's just it. I'm really excited.
What right now would you tell 30-year-old Hailey?
30-year-old. I haven't even, that's kind of hard to think about. I haven't even thought that far. But I think maybe keep going, and you've done so much. Just keep doing hard work, and that's what I've done. I feel like I like to say that when I was like 10, I was actually in a 40-year-old's body because I would just like get good grades, be so focused and determined, and then I would stick with things, which I really was glad that I stuck with piano. And for obvious reasons, I love music, but I'm so glad that I stuck with it, because I don't think I would have found that lane that I was supposed to be in. So I think just tell 30-year-old me, keep going.
Keep going. That's what I would tell you as well. Keep going. Music is an incredible lifelong journey, blessing, and career. And I know that that's what's ahead for you. And I am so thankful to see you coming out there to the world right now. I'm proud to be able to have you on this show and be able to share your story. What is the name of this first song and this first single that you just recorded? We're going to play a little snippet of it and let everybody know what's coming ahead from Hailey Aliz music.
Yes, it's called Casually Lost.
Can you tell us a little bit about it? What's it about?
I can tell you, yes, a little bit. I think I could say it's really about moving on from past experiences, whatever that may be, but moving on from that certain person that wasn't so good of an impact in your life, and just moving on to better, surrounding yourself with better people. Yeah.
Boy, we need that at all ages. Hailey,
Yes.
You are a force to be reckoned with. You are an incredible light in this world, and I'm so excited for all that's ahead. You guys all get to hear a little snippet of her song now, and make sure you visit Hailey Aliz music page, Hailey's music collection on Instagram. Follow her and really keep a watch out, because there's a lot of amazing stuff coming. Hailey, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for listening to In the Spotlight podcast. For more information, you can go to amyscruggsmedia.com and make sure and follow on social media at Amy Scruggs Media.